Hi guys, welcome to the Cookie Painter. I'm Elaine, and today I wanted to do some experimenting with just mixing two separate colors and see what happens. I've lately become a little bit more interested in color theory and blending two colors and exploring different tints, and I don't know the proper terminology, but you know what I mean. So I thought that, that might be useful to you because, I don't know, we're just like messing around for one. And also, you may not have like 30 different gel colors in your arsenal, and you might not have a whole bunch of different brushes and stuff. So I just thought, like, what would like, what if you just had like a basic round brush? This one's actually not too bad. It's a Royal and Langnickel Zen number 5. Sounds fancy, but the tip is pretty good. And so I thought, okay, let's just mess around with a number, like a round brush, which you likely have, and only two colors. And the colors that I want to use today are golden yellow and pink. So the reason I've chosen those is the golden yellow has a little bit more depth than the lemon yellow, but I'm kind of hoping that the golden yellow will kind of act like a primary color because yellow is a primary color. And pink is made by mixing red, which is also a primary color, with white. So I don't know if we're going to get different shades of orange and stuff like that when we mix the two together. And that's what I just wanted to experiment with today. So I don't really have any specific blossoms in mind. I've got these 5 daisies. They're 2 3/4 inches across. It's a medium-sized cookie. Easier to outline and flood than the 8-petal one because these are large petals. So it's kind of I like this cutter a lot. It's a faster cookie to prepare, and it has a good surface where you can basically do whatever you want. So I thought what we could do right now is just start looking at the straight pink. And I don't really have, let's just do something kind of like super boring where we just have a single array of petals from a center, and nothing too complex and elaborate because this sort of thing is not really the purpose of the video. Still fun to paint though. So I'm just getting my brush damp with the vodka and picking up some gel on the tip to spread the color. And then we can just say, just darken up and do some shadow, some folds maybe in some of the leaves, in the petals, I mean. Don't want to get too distracted because the purpose is going to be to do some actual blending of the pink and the golden yellow to see what happens. So I think this is good enough for now because it kind of gives us an idea of what some of the different like the different values of that pink that we can get. Okay, so like rinse-a-rooney with the brush and then just pick up a little bit of the golden yellow to do the center. So this kind of gives us an idea of how the two different shades are when they're on their own. Our baseline, it's our baseline cookie. Okay, get out of here. Now, okay, now for the fun part. So what I want to do next is I want to pick up mainly pink and put in a little bit of the golden yellow with it. And then see, and because I only have the one brush, what I want to make sure is that I don't screw up my my pink. I don't want to cross blend the colors in the palette when you use this other one. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of the golden yellow and let's see what has happened. Okay, well, good. So we are getting, I mean, is it just me or does that kind of look orange to you? Oh, I should have done like a peony. That would have been smart. I was trying to do one thing already. This is a really pretty color. Because you know, like the gels are expensive, you guys. So I mean, if you can just have like a couple different ones and then your little cheap this thing from Michaels, there was like 6 of them in a package. I don't know how long or how much they cost and stuff, but I know it wasn't a lot because I bought it. So what do you think of that? I love that orange. I think that's kind of, oh, see, look, that's a pink streak. It wasn't nicely blended with the golden yellow. I think that's a really pretty shade. Okay. So let's also give this one a yellow center. Golden yellow center. Just using the tip of my round brush. Uh-oh, I'm out of ideas. 3 cookies to go. Okay, how about, so this time I want to have the majority of golden yellow and then just put in a little smidge of the pink. I don't know what that's gonna do. Okay, so this is the majority of golden yellow. Which is really pretty. Get that off my brush and just add a very tiny little bit of the pink and see if we just get the same result. Or is this just going to be like a much softer kind of orange? I don't know what to, I'm going to try to do something like, well, it's different from that, right? I don't know if this was kind of like a smart choice for a flower to do, because I'm not going to be able to get the shading that I want. It's actually going to cast a shadow on this. For the center of the petals. There should actually be one that goes forward like this. Well, this one's gonna need your imagination on this one, that's for sure. Okay, well, let's see. I can just fix this a little bit. Or not. Well, this looks like crap, but okay. So what I want to do is I just need more. As I just see if I can darken up the base. A little bit more shadow. Jeepers. Sorry, you guys. I didn't want this to be an exercise in shading and everything like that. It's supposed to be an exercise in coloring and blending. Okay, rinse this off. I just have some very pale. I fix these petals a little bit. Where the light is sort of bouncing off the curves. And then this would be dark underneath, but I don't have any dark. Okay, I can let this dry and try to fix it later. And what I could do is it'd be nice if I could add a stem to that. Well, we're not doing a tulip again, I'll tell you that for sure. Okay, so, all right, 2 left to mess around with. So let's try to do, why don't we do equal, okay, so this was the golden yellow with just a little bit of pink. This was the golden yellow with more pink. And this one was the straight pink. So why don't we do, I want to do more with the pink base. Like I'll try to go for like half and half. You know what I mean? Like half the pink, picking up half the pink, rinse my brush, and a bunch of the orange, or the golden yellow, I mean, to see if this gives like a deeper orange or just like the same one as we already did. I think it's gonna, okay, sorry for dicking around. Okay, I want to just get a little bit more yellow. Oh no, I want more pink in there because I want to see if we can lean it toward more of a reddish orange. Because on the tissue paper it looks kind of reddish. Let's see what happens here. Let's just do, oh, that's pretty weak. It's too much liquid in it. Does this look substantially different to you from this one? I don't know. I like being able to get some slightly darker streaks. Now, if we had our raised center in there, see, if you have a good round brush, it can have like a nice point to it. And then, so you can do like lighter stuff. I kind of want to have like I want to have the yellow center here. If we have a raised center like this, and we'll, because the center is raised, it's going to cast a shadow. So then what we'll do is just pick up maybe one of that darker orange. Okay, now I really am like just using the different shades that I've made, but that's okay, right? It's casting a shadow that way. And while I'm at it, since you don't mind, I'm sure, I just want to add a little bit of like folds in the petal where they attach to the dome of the flower. And then just some of the little bit of shading and contour on these other petals that are coming out. You know what? Like, we've mixed up these colors, I might as well use them. this one's not so bad. Better than the silly tulip. Oh, I'm running. Okay, so this is the drawback, see? When you're using two colors to make something new, and you need more of it later, you may not be able to get the proper blend, the same blend back, right? I can't believe how red. This red is, I guess it's more of the pink that's coming out. Okay, well, I'm totally dicking around with this. And let me just fix this dome a little bit. Oh, I kind of like this one. Okay. Now, can I use the golden yellow to fix this tulip? So I'm going back to, this was blended, but I just want to pick up some straight golden yellow. And darken certain parts of the petals. Delay tactic because I don't know what to do with the last cookie. Oh yeah, there's a lot more messing around there that I can do just to kind of like fix up some of the painting that I've done with these. But I mean, the purpose really is just for you to have a look at what can be done when you're blending only two colors. The pink and the golden yellow. Just got a little bit of highlighting in here. Okay, still looks crappy, but that's all right. So what do I do with this last one? This orange is so pretty. Maybe what I can do is, let's do one of those. I'm gonna try painting something that's kind of like on its side facing this way. These petals will be like this, and then these have larger petals. And ouch. This direction. Don't worry too much about it. That's what we can do is pick up some of our pink and just add a couple layers of shading and whatnot to kind of define the edges of the petals and the base. Okay, don't panic, I know it looks crappy. I'll just kind of do this. Clean that off. Double rinse, just pick up a little liquid, not much, on my brush, and then just kind of get get some. Just so that everything doesn't look all like uniform and stuff, right? Then I can just kind of darken the center of this one. So tempting to use a color that is in my palette that I'm not allowed to use. So, but I won't. So I'm just going to pick up a little bit of the golden yellow. Kind of drop into the center. Oh, what I should have done is had it really pale and then use the golden yellow to darken it up. Okay, so like what can I do here to fix this guy? Get the golden yellow off my brush, and this was kind of one of the lighter oranges. So I just want to pick up, do some, oh, too much liquid. A couple petals in the back. It wouldn't actually be that faint, but just to give an impression of the petals that are behind dropping down. Don't want to get into trouble. Okay, is that good enough for this guy? I think I want to blend out some of the petals. Give a little bit of highlights on the edges that it would be. Kind of like where the light would be catching them a bit more. Don't want it to turn into a great big blurry mess, right? Too late. Okay, I want to try to give this guy like a stem or something that fixes him up a little bit. Makes them a bit more interesting. Don't know if that works or not. This guy. See, so now, what color is this? We can just go back and add a couple streaks if we want to. Not everywhere, but just to kind of define a few of the petals. Well, this guy's like, okay, now we're back to our our original colors. So, I don't really want to do too much. But it is fun when you like your brush. Oh, and see, okay, so I just want to take the rest of the color off my brush, have a little bit of liquid, not a whole bunch, and just do a bit of blending. Okay. So the purpose of this video was just to see what happens when we mix two colors, because I am kind of more getting interested in color theory and figuring out what happens. Oh my god, I could just go on and on, you guys. I'm sorry. This orange is like so great. Just mess up the edges of the petals a little bit, make it a bit more interesting. That's just a feeble excuse for me to keep messing around with this brush. God, I really like this orange. That's great. Okay, this guy, yeah, I don't know. Oh, see, I didn't clean my brush. This guy. Oh, I should take everything off my little turnstile. Fix the tones of these petals that are in the back. Has everybody left? It's all right. I'm used to it. Blend you out, please. And you, and you. Okay, this one's screwed up big time. And I don't like the tulip either. Okay. Can I get all 5 on here? So, there you have it. No, I can't. Anyway. All right. I hope you learned something. I sure did. And thank you so much for your company. I'll see you next time.